Today, we're gonna stay at the Helios Hotel here at Universal, their newest hotel. It's right within Epic Universe. We always like documenting our stays, so we wanted to document this one. A few things before we do the video. We booked this a long time ago when they first released dates, and price was like $525-ish a night. I think since then it has gone up. We got the standard room, nothing special, because at the time of booking, the Epic Universe rooms that overlook the park were like $1,000 a night. It was a pretty pricey difference. So we said we're good with the standard, but we're gonna do a full tour of it. We'll show you kind of pulling in, parking. We're getting ready to go check in and show you the pool. We might actually go to the pool later and just do a full hotel tour of the Helios Grand Hotel here at Universal. Let's go check it out. It said guest check in straight ahead. Let's see. Check in, parking. Resort, guest check in, parking over here. Nope, never mind. Oh, I guess it takes you to the same spot?
Yeah.
All right, I guess you go over here. Yeah, you go over here. So if you're self-parking, they tell you to come over here, grab a ticket, and then when you go inside, they'll give you the room key that'll work. Then once you park, here's the bridge to the hotel. And then you can see, this is where we just were. You'll walk up here. Once you get your room key, that is where you can then use it to get in and out of the parking. Universal Helios Grand Hotel. Now I will say we went ahead and did early check-in. I'll go over that here in just a second, but they do have valet parking as well as self-parking. Valet looks like $45 a night, $128 daily. Self-parking overnight, $36. Self-parking daily, $125. They're trying to prevent people who aren't staying at the Helios to park here. Here is what the lobby looks like. So I read online if you do self-check-in, it's easier than waiting in line to do check-in. So this is the first time we've ever done self-check-in, and I'll show you that experience. They did say you get priority when you do online check-in. So I'm gonna see what that means. I mean, it's not quite check-in time, so maybe our room is ready due to the online check-in, but here's this side. And then if we turn this way, let me change it here. There's the park, just right out there. And then on this side, there's vacation planning. I'm not sure what everybody's doing here. I don't know if that's just regular check-in or not. I'll just have to ask. And they said online check-in is gonna be right on over here. So we checked in, they just need to see a photo ID and they'll get us squared away. So our room is 877. And here's a map of the hotel. Like I said, we got just a standard room. Your options were standard, a view of the city, like you can pretty much see like Orlando from here, or a theme park view, and we just went standard, but the fact that they upgraded us to a high floor means we'll probably get to see more of the city, but it's just standard 2 queen. And I'm excited. They said the online check-in is much easier for them, so they were glad that we did that. So right next to the Aurora Market is where you go to get on the elevators, which again, we'll come down and do a tour of the entire hotel, but for now, we're gonna go to our room first just so we can see what it's like. Here's the park entrance, look at that, it's right here. And then there's restrooms, fitness center, pool, and the elevators to get to our room, which again, free upgrade. Love that. So you can see they do have the bar on the 10th floor, and then we were on the first floor. We are 877, so this is what the hallway looks like. 877, we're gonna be a ways over here. So maybe we'll get slightly a theme park view. You never know. I mean, this way, this side is currently not. It's like the city view. So it just depends how far we can make it around. And we are at 851. If we can make the corner, we have a good chance of having a city slash theme park view what are we at now? 869. And 877 is right here. So I still think it's gonna be, well, we'll see. All right, let's do a room tour. So 2 queen beds. Obviously it's gonna be clean because it's brand new. And then the view, I guess you could technically say we have a view of the theme park, but it's just like the backside. But let's show you out here. So there's the parking garage we parked in. And you can see though off in the distance, Orlando over that way, right there. There's Orlando. I guess this is kind of like the backside of some of the, I don't know, is it? It might be the backside of some of the park. The park's just gonna be right around the corner. So we were very close to having a theme park view. And then here's another look at it. So we've got the chair here. Colors are nice. I do like the colors. And they've got the iPad that controls everything right over there. Different lights. They do not have any sort of, looks like any sort of outlets or table on the edge of the bed. Nice TV here. Also a standard closet right there. And here's the bathroom. Nice mirror. Look how they did the mirror with the lights there. And then some gold. We turn this way, the shower, toilet. Nice shower. Now there's a really cool feature in here. Let me show you that. So right next to the door, they've got these buttons. And if you hold down the drapes, let me show you. So if you press the drapes, look at this. So if you do the shears, that's what that looks like. And then does it say lights, I think? Oh, just turns off like the bathroom lights. So bed test, I'm sure it's just a standard universal bed, it is. Do have a mini fridge in here, a coffee station. And as I mentioned earlier, the iPad does control everything. One of these days, maybe we can stay with a view of the theme park because that would be awesome to see. But just showing you what a standard, I guess this is a high floor room looks like. You do have some good views, just not of the theme park. They've got counting stars, do not disturb. We're gonna go show you the rest of the hotel. So just kind of an update. Our room's like right up here on the 8th floor and the parking garage is right here. So you can sort of see, when I said you could sort of see the theme park, that's what I meant, because we're just like right up there. All right, I think we're gonna go up to the bar next. Oh, okay, you can't see out this way. We do not have a reservation for that this go round, but we will at least show you what it looks like. We do have a reservation for the Flora restaurant downstairs. That'll be a separate video, but we're gonna just go explore the rest of the hotel. Now the bar, you get reservations through Resi. If you just type in Universal reservations, you can find it. It'll take you to the Resi website, but it was booked. So we'll go up and see if we can at least walk around. It's right here, Bar Helios and the Helios Grand Hall. And they open at 4 o'clock, so they just opened the doors. All right, we don't have a reservation, but we're gonna walk around. So they do have restrooms here. They have plenty of views of the park, which we'll look at here shortly. And then just wanted to show you the actual bar, which is really neat. It looks like if you get here right when it opens at 4 o'clock, you could get right in. Again, there were no reservations available online, but it doesn't seem like it's bad right now. This is pretty awesome. We'll go outside and show you that, but hello. You can see it goes all the way over here to the other side. They actually have some nice spots outside, and look at that. There's the park right through here. That's awesome. But as we walk around, this is the Grand Hall, Helios Grand Hall, which has some seating, some hangout spots here. And then the Grand Hall's down here, which I'm guessing is obviously like a big event center. Let's see what it says. I do love all the ballroom. So yeah, big event center. You can maybe do something there. Now I do love all the colors in here. I thought they did a really good job. We are gonna go outside and just look. But if you can get a reservation, this makes it worth it, because look, here's our first view of the park from the hotel. What's nice is, with it being opening weekend, look at the crowd level. I mean, look at the parking lot. Not many here currently at the moment, but this is awesome. And also we have stayed at the Stella Nova, which is just located over there. Did a video there, but you can see all the different portals they have. So pretty awesome. I love this view. This is a great addition to this hotel where you can actually see all of this. One of these days we'll come back and try this spot again without having a reservation. We didn't know how crowded it was, but honestly, I bet we could have got seated right away. But since we're gonna eat here shortly anyway, we didn't want to have like a double food reservation eating back to back. But I have to say, pretty awesome spot being able to see all of the park. So correction from earlier, we actually see the back of the Harry Potter area from our room. And if you have a room on this side of the hotel, this is kind of the view you would get of the theme park. And again, that's called Bar Helios. Now we're going down to Lobby Pool Fitness, Flora Taverna. All right, Aurora Market, park entrance. Let's go this way to the fitness and pool and just explore a little bit. I do like how it still smells like a brand new hotel. And you can see the artwork here. They have an ATM, restroom straight ahead. Fitness is right here. So open 5 to 10 p.m. There's somebody working out in there. We'll just kind of show you. They've got some workout stuff here. This way, the game room, business center, and pool. Business center just has a little desk. Game room is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Just a typical game room. Of course, you're gonna have some Super Mario stuff. There's a basketball shoot. Over here, Jurassic Park. And then this whole claw machine area. And it looks like 160 game credits. I couldn't see how much that was. Just curious to see. Oh, here we go. Here's the pricing. And then this way will take us to the pool area. And this is your pool. So we will walk around this way. Lotus Lagoon pool. Here was the front entrance that we showed earlier. You can exit out there. This is not an exit though, just so you know. Again, this is not on the theme park side. This is on the other side, front side. Bocce ball. They got bocce balls sitting out here. But we'll actually go into the pool. We might do the pool later. We've got a reservation to eat here shortly, so we're gonna do that. But maybe this afternoon, this evening, we will show us going to the pool, but at least we can film it for now. You will need your card to get in. Pool hours 9 to 11. Pool is reserved for registered guests. Reuse room key to unlock gate. Outside food, beverage are prohibited. Pool will be closed for inclement weather. Here are the pool rules. Got some water out here. Thank you. And then here is the Lotus Lagoon menu, which is right over there. Starters, salads, poolside dining signatures, handhelds, desserts, gluten-free options, vegan options, and on the back, cocktails, frozen cocktails, beer, and wine. And again, it's located right over there. So the customer service, very helpful there. Cabanas, the standard cabanas, $300. I guess the fancier ones are $350, or I don't know what the difference really is, but there's cabanas that are $300, better ones that are $350. So like I said, the pool service is very helpful if you need anything. They've even got little things of sunscreen for you setting out in front that if you forgot some, you can put some on your face or whatever. And they've got towels, other things like that. We're gonna walk this way down to the pool area. Now, once they start selling annual passes for Epic, it'll be awesome because you could just come here and stay on, you know, like a Friday night, go to the park all night, and then just walk to your room, which is awesome. So here we have the pool. Look at this fancy little fire pit area. But pool here, again, we might get into it a little later tonight because it's a warm one here in Florida. And then they do have a spa, which is nice. It'd be a little warm for the spa right now. And then we'll show you this Lotus Lagoon. Restrooms are down that hall. They did a nice job piecing all the little like places together with the theming. This kind of looks like that bar we were just in, but showed you the menu there. And then this view with the hotel in the background. And it's actually a pretty big pool. You got cornhole here. Sure enough, it goes all the way around. This is a huge pool. So all the way over there, plenty of cabanas for everybody. All right, we're gonna head back inside, show you some more of the lobby items, the gift shop, and then get ready for our dinner reservation, which will be a separate video. Timber informed me that she's pretty excited to swim. So after we eat, with as hot as it is, it's about 94 right now, we will go swim, check out the pool. The restaurant down in the lobby, have a reservation for 5 o'clock. Like I mentioned a couple times, it'll be a separate video, so just look out for that. So we're gonna start building out the Epic side on our website, thealtemlife.com. We have all the parks on there. We're gonna add all the Epic stuff to it. Since there's no annual passes right now, I don't know how often we'll visit because it's kind of pricey and the hotel's expensive, but we'll at least add some of these videos on there. So stay tuned for the reservation at the dining location here. Let's check out the Universal Studios store and also the Aurora Market. Now, just so you can see, here is where you enter the park. You have to have your tickets available. The Aurora Market. Here's some of their coffee. And then their desserts. And let's go over there first. It's right here. So here's the market. They've got some grab and go chips, a Coke machine, some sodas, more grab and go. Again, the theming looks great in here. It's kind of like it is your Starbucks, I guess I should say. Views of the park. And then look at the items here. Croissants, cookies. Over here, more desserts. And then down here, some ice creams or sorbets, gelato. Actually, quite a bit of flavors there. Mango sorbet is like one of my top things.
Lavender, honey, cotton candy.
Ooh, cotton candy. Might have to try some of this later. Ooh, we're gonna swing into the Universal Studios store. It looks like lots of Epic merch, obviously. Probably some things you can get at the park. And maybe some specific Helios items we'll have to see. Also some like toiletry items. Not too bad, nice little small gift shop. They also have the power-up bands right here. They do have some headwear, $30 plus tax. I love the little Donkey Kong though. I love playing Mario, Donkey Kong, all of them back in the day. So Nintendo World is like one of my favorite things I'm looking forward to, but pretty cool. So honestly, it is a nice little gift shop for Epic merch. Now across the lobby, that's where you have the Flora Taverna, where we're gonna eat here shortly. Let's go outside. We can go outside over here and kind of look at the park, so let's do that next. And then, like I said, we'll be in here shortly. And here's outside. Gonna be lots of photo ops around here, which is nice. pretty peaceful. And then of course, the rooms on this side. Look at this view. You think he's gonna hit that over there? Maybe. Also, entrance to get in the park again right over here. So, pretty cool that you can get to the park right away. I think we're gonna pause this video for now until we're done eating, and then pick back up maybe when we get up to the room. But like I said, if you go to our website, thealtemlife.com, we're gonna be working out a new section for Epic Universe content. So we just ate at the Flora Taverna. It was good. We might go up to the room now and get ready to go to the pool. I did hear one of the team members say that there could be speakers in the water at the pool, but I'm not sure. We'll check that out. So something I forgot to show earlier, souvenir cups. You can, $19, do it for your length of stay. They're just like the plastic cups. Also, they do offer 10% discount at this store. All right, so we are heading down to the pool, so stay tuned. And if you recall, pool is once you come out of the elevators to the right. All right, you also can get a long towel to cover the chair here. And then you get your towels up at the pool services up that way. But you can get longer towels that actually cover the chair. Now, I'm obviously not gonna take my phone into the pool, but we are here and we'll let you know how it is and how the water is. Water is warm, just so you know. Overall, the pool was good, water was warm, and there are speakers in the actual water. So when you go underneath, you can hear the sound better than you can out here. And also the hot tub was really nice. These little loungers are cushioned and feel good. I give the pool a big thumbs up. I think we're gonna head back to the room, change. Might just hang out a little bit until it starts getting dark out. And then maybe we'll see what the park looks like on the other side and what the hotel looks like. So we tried going up to the bar upstairs and they were completely booked. You have to have reservations, I guess, for sure, since it's so busy. And then it was open seating at the bar, but unfortunately at the bar, all the seats were taken. So we're down in the lobby now. And here's what it looks like outside and as the sun is going down. I've always said it, but I love theme parks at nighttime. And I think this one's gonna be really cool. So I can't wait to check it out. And it says, at break of dawn, the god of light, a bow he draws with all of his might. His flaming arrow in its flight will burn away the darkest night. There you have it. Also, the hours here, they open at 6 a.m. and close at 11 p.m. I might try some of this cotton candy right here. That looks amazing. Let's see, large, small. Wonder if you can get like 2 of them. We'll see. Timber's getting some too, but as small as 2 scoops, so you can mix and match, and then also you can sample. I know the reflection's kind of bad right here, but you can actually just eat the ice cream while you're hanging out. Or sorbet, I should say. How is yours?
Yeah, you can go out there.
That is true, if we want to.
Mine's very good.
That's very good? And you just got the tiramisu?
Yep.
Let me try mine. We decided to come outside. I actually think the cotton candy is better than the mango. Cotton candy is really good, but that's a good spot to get some sorbet. So typically we don't end a hotel resort tour until the next day, but we are actually going to the park in the morning and gonna be focused on that. So we're actually gonna end the video here tonight, right here looking at the park. I have to say, there's nothing super special about the hotel itself. Now it's nice.
It's a nice hotel.
Don't get me wrong, it's nice. But the main perk that brings it above anything else is you're right here at the park.
Yeah.
If you come to the park and stay the night that you're at the park, it's beneficial because you can stay until like 10 o'clock when the park closes and just go straight to your room.
Yeah.
The pool was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that was better than I expected.
There's not a lot of food options, but the food we had was good. And if you get a theme park view, you're gonna have a great view of it from your room. So Also, I was gonna say you can park, like we are staying the night before we're going to the park, and they will let you keep your car until midnight on the next day so that you can
So
go.
like tomorrow we're gonna be at the park all day and we didn't want to have to move it or pay for parking. So they said you can leave it there while
Yeah.
we're at the park until midnight.
Until midnight. Yep. So that's good to know. But overall, it's expensive. You expect it to be expensive since it's got its own entrance to the park. But like I mentioned before, stay tuned. We're going to start building out Epic on our website. But enjoyed this one. I'm glad we got to come here and give it a try. We will be back sometime, just like we'll be back to the park sometime, and we'll also try some more like the bar sometime as well. But we won't know how the beds are until the next day, but we're gonna call it for this video.
We've chilled on them and they seem good.
They seem good, yep. So with that being said, that does it for the stay here at Helios Grand Hotel. Thanks for watching.